Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. James Chihuahua's best friend is doing some dodgy things, taking people's money and not sending out designer bags and products that she promised. There is literally so much evidence, it's hard to believe why influencers are still supporting this person. But then again, are we really surprised? I mean, look at Jaclyn Hill, out here living her best while vegan customers suffer due to false advertising. Now this drama is a bit worse than the Jaclyn Hill situation, to be honest, because people are getting downright tricked. I don't think I've ever seen so many complaints on someone's Twitter, like ever. So who is this mystery person we're going to be investigating today? Well, it's none other than James Charles's best friend, or former best friend, because I think James eventually caught on to what his bestie was doing and then started to avoid her because of all the scandals that she was getting in. Usually I'd be like, oh, that's so fickle of James to stop being friends with someone because they're in a scandal. Didn't all his friends do that to him? But this is more than just a scandal, and it's a good thing he's apparently avoiding this person because what they're doing is so wrong. So I got a DM on Instagram the other day stating, hello, I have some information that may potentially be tea. Not sure if you only cover certain topics on your channel, but this is about a girl who has been s***ing for years. She's actually friends with influencers like James Charles and Thomas Halbert. I can provide tons of receipts and more information if you're interested. Thanks. Not sure if you ever heard of a girl who went by Urban Doll. Her name is Jonah and she used to sell bundles of makeup on here and Twitter along with doing giveaways. She would send out some of the bundles so she looked legit, but most people would never receive anything. There are people from 2017 still trying to get refunds from her. People like Spanish Cindy and drama channels like T-Spill defend her. Her Instagram thankfully got shut down, but she still has quite a following on Twitter. Right now her scam is done on apps like Mercury, where she is steadily selling PR from brands like Showa or people out of designer bags. I have screenshots of people's stories along with items she sells if you'd like them. Here this person had sent me a photo where James Charles can clearly be seen taking a photo with Jonah. Happy birthday James Charles, and also I miss Eros MUA and Channing Judith so much. She is pictured on the right with James Charles and Eros MUA. James has kind of distanced himself since she's had so many scandals. She's also gone by the username Bronze and Bougie as well. In the past she would use fake names and profiles. A lot of people think her name is Isabel, Izzy Winters. There's over 100 people, only from Instagram transactions that I'm aware of, that she's scammed. To connections with bigger influencers and even drama channels you would think would shut her down, but she's still going strong. She's most active on Twitter. Instagram deletes her accounts regularly since we've talked to them about the situation, so she doesn't risk too much on them. She also has her Mercury account, which is Urban Dolly, where she is mainly doing the now. Also some of the influencers and brands that she's friends with. Saucy. At first I was like, oh, I don't know what to think of these messages. It could just be overreacting or blah blah blah. Maybe it's not that serious. But no, Twitter never lies. Literally you type this chick's name in on Twitter and boom, all the comments are about how they've been tricked and taken advantage by her. Many people have complained about not receiving refunds for items they have not received. I was horrified, and there's a lot of famous influencers who follow this person, so I was like, is there's something I'm not seeing here? I'm so confused. And also, how the heck did she manage to meet the one and only James Chihuahua? I'm so confused at how that happened, but like I said, he's avoiding her. She's still popular on social media though, but she is ignoring all these tweets about the drama. So what's going on here? Is there a missing puzzle piece we don't know about? Like, hello? She's blatantly scamming her followers and getting away with it. Here's just a few examples of some people explaining their experiences with her. She'd obviously tweeted out something and deleted it, and someone had responded, I prefer refunds, which got a lot of likes. Someone else had said, still haven't gotten mine and it's almost been 2 years. Same. I'm still waiting on a refund almost 2 years later. I haven't gotten a response from you for months. Imagine how others feel though, not knowing anything, not receiving product or a refund. It sucks that things are turning out this way. People seriously feel because if you look at it from the outside, it appears that you did. Update, she's changed her Mercury app name, but this is still her. Same listings and reviews. And here we can see her account, where she's selling alleged real Louis Vuitton bags. Whoever bought that is probably not going to receive it. And especially $650 for a Palm Springs Louis Vuitton bag. There is something that's not adding up here. Somebody had actually included screenshots of a conversation that they had had with Jonah. The Twitter user said, I have DM'd you. This is ridiculous. How can I believe that DMing you more will get anything accomplished when it's never worked in the past. Yours will be there soon. You've said that before and I'm still waiting. I want to be done dealing with not knowing. I would like a refund, please. I want a refund. And as we can see, the messages have been seen and not responded to. This is my proof of purchase. I want a refund. If I don't hear back from you tonight, I will be going through PayPal and reporting you. Having to wait this long is BS. Don't sell bundles if you can't get them sent out in a timely manner. Could you please reply to me so I know that you're getting my messages? Hello, can I get a reply please? Okay, so let's do a little bit of investigating, shall we? So her Instagram is private. I got blocked from her fitness account literally hours after following it, and I hadn't even contacted her, so that's hella suspicious. She knows that drama investigator is onto her. She's also a beauty therapist by trade and has an Instagram account for that. Let's be honest, I'll get blocked if I follow that, so let's not follow. Her main Instagram being private is also suspicious and problematic because she has a heck ton of customer complaints, as we all know. I, alongside many others, just want answers about this. She's doing a good job at keeping it hush-hush. I wonder why everyone's still being her friend and apparently defending her, although I haven't seen any evidence of this, after all these allegations against her from all her customers. It just seems a bit off, and I'd love to get to the bottom of it. Like I said, there must be a missing piece to the puzzle, but it's very problematic that James was friends with someone who would do this. Maybe he didn't know, or maybe he did. The last thing I want to say is that I noticed she liked this tweet, which literally sums her up in a nutshell in my opinion. The tweet read, "Please Lord, just a crumb of wealth," and there were photos of a really flash mansion. Her liking this tweet, in my opinion, highlights her greed and foreshadows more of what's to come. Let me know your thoughts on all this drama in the comments. Now, in more James Charles related news, there's this video going around of James singing, and people are like, wow, he can really sing. And I'm like, I beg to differ. He's not terrible, he just gives me a migraine. A fan had tweeted, unpopular opinion, James Charles can actually sing, and the people who disagree are literally non-singers who dislike him as a person for no reason, and go based off one moment in his whole career.
Yo, James,
Yo.
sing this with me.
Okay.
When the day bleeds into night falls.
And you're not here.
Hey.
Get me through it all.
Okay.
I let my guard down.
Then you pull a rug. I was kinda used to being someone you love. Okay.
I didn't know Chihuahuas could sing. Are you a James Charles sister singer stan, or does his singing give you a headache? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, lastly in today's news, Jeffree Star has been going through it lately, and I strongly believe it has a lot to do with the way his ex Nate treated him post-breakup. Jeffree Star has all the luxury designer bags in the world, he has a massive mansion, he's loved worldwide, he also has one of the top loved makeup brands in the world. Money and fame doesn't buy happiness. He is struggling emotionally, and it doesn't matter how much lovely tweets he gets, that won't change the fact that he's not happy internally. So here's what he had to say on his Instagram story about what's going on.
Okay, like for real, for one quick second, like I know I love to be sarcastic and joke around. It's a really amazing coping mechanism and I love to be funny, but is anyone else really fucking going through it? Is life trying you? Like for real? Because they always say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and I'm like, bitch. Sometimes being strong is exhausting. Like, can I get a break? So if you're watching this and you're going through some fucked up life shit, fucked up mental shit, mental health, family, friends, anything, I get you. You're not alone. And I sometimes think that we need to hear that, because a lot of the times in the past, I would feel so fucking alone. And then I'm like, wow, I know I'm not, but sometimes you need a reminder. So I know taking deep breaths does not solve anything, but it at least lets you focus to get to your center and a little bit of peace. So pause this, take a few fucking deep breaths, because whew, life is a bitch sometimes, but we got this.
Is the world falling apart and we're never leaving the house again? Yes, we're on the same page. Hi, honey. Hi.
Jeffree had then taken to Twitter and had said, how is everyone's mental health doing this week? Make sure to check on yourself and take a deep breath. Life really loves to test us, doesn't it? What doesn't kill us makes us stronger, but sometimes being strong is so exhausting. What are your thoughts on all this drama? Let me know in the comments. That's all for this investigation. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. My social media will be linked down below, and I'll see you guys in our next investigation.